So good.
Anything else you want to talk about 2K related?
I'm super excited for the new game. I love the covers. I love that like D-Book has his shoe like kind of like the focal point in it, and it says "Be Legendary," and I think he's a legend. Just signed like a crazy extension. I love like the women's cover. Love the Michael Jordan cover. You might see some circulate in the new game. Super excited for that, and yeah, like shout out to the whole 2K family, and thank you for always having me be a part.
What's up, guys? We're here with Danielle, and we are talking NBA 2K23. You recently got into the game since NBA 2K17.
And now the starting lineup for your Atlanta Hawks. Manning the middle at 7'0" number 40, Ivica Zubac. At the shooting guard position, at 6'6", number 30. At forward, 6'9", number 20, John Collins. At small forward, standing 6'8". And number 45. Number 45. At guard, 6'1", number 11. Trae Young. The head coach of your home team. One more time, let's hear it for your Atlanta Hawks.
Welcome to a special presentation of the NBA on Christmas Day here on 2K Sports. We want to wish each and every one of you a Merry Christmas. Kevin Harlan here, joined by our analysts Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you so much, Kevin. The Hawks have accumulated a depth of talent. Trae Young says we've got a lot of weapons. I'm like a kid in a candy store. I get to play with all these guys that have different talents, and it opens things up for me, so I'm just having fun. Back to you, guys.
Well, he plays like he's having fun. David, thanks. Now, we'll look at Dallas's starting lineup. We've got Luka Doncic. He's out there with ABC, and it's Gilmore in at small forward. And for the Hawks, Stojakovic is out there with Trae Young. Then it's Collins. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And these Christmas Day games, Greg, have become a cherished NBA tradition. How tough is it, though, for the players to miss this time with their family?
It is always a challenge, no doubt, but sometimes you just got to be a little flexible with the schedule. And as long as the kids get their presents, they don't mind too much if it's a day early or a day late.
Now, here's Doncic. Game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. Good on the shot.
You cannot let Doncic get established on the interior. This guy feels very comfortable wherever he is on the floor.
Shots good by Stojakovic.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Doncic outside. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got his second basket of the night.
And Doncic loves the ability to respond with a three. That is tough.
Young from outside. It's rebounded by Dallas. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
Well, give them some credit for taking advantage of a weak defense and capitalizing on every mistake. That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get.
And it's Drummond with the jam.
And when he gets himself into the right position, Drummond so powerful in terms of finishing at the rim. The only way to prevent that alley-oop is to keep him from getting to the launching pad in the first place.
Yep, it counts.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
He's guarded by Collins. Pass to Gilmore. That shot off. Collins with some nice D.
That was their first miss of the game. 4 for 5 right now. What a good start.
And Young kicks to Stojakovic. Three-pointer. That one doesn't drop. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Atlanta.
And this game will be half of the contest they'll play against each other this year.
It's an interesting matchup. Two teams that don't know each other all that well. Separate conferences. We'll see which one can dictate the pace early.
And the Mavericks with possession here. For Dallas, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter.
And Kevin, everybody's dissected Luka's offensive game, trying to find that weakness. And I'm just here to tell you, I don't think he has any.
Passes it to Neal. Shot clock at 5. Floats one up. Here's Drummond, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Drummond's got his second basket of the game.
And that's 280 pounds crashing the glass. Drummond bullying his way there on that second chance bucket.
Now, here is Young. Last game with 30 points. And the play of Doncic drawing comparisons to so many all-time greats. But, Greg, the one that stood out to me, they said he's a combination of Larry Bird and Magic Johnson. What do you think?
And it just makes sense. With his passing and shooting, you throw in the step-back game of James Harden, you start to see why he has become such a problem for this league.
Outside Collins. And finish off by Collins.
And you expect this from Young. He scans the floor and finds an open man for the shot.
Now Neal, another key contributor in that nice win against Oklahoma City. Shoots over Zubac. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Young against Doncic. And finish off by Collins.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Yeah, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect. Now here's Neal. He's certainly been a consistent piece of their offense, averaging about 14.5 points a game.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's Stojakovic. Pulls up. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Stojakovic has got 5 now. Doncic, bounce pass. Dallas moving the ball around. And Doncic throws it down.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
Drummond working against Young. Stojakovic with the 3. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 5th assist in this one. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. Get the teardrop, and the layup is up and in. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Outside Collins. On the wing, Stojakovic. There's the drive. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the inside. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Endorse, you can feel Andre Drummond's presence all over the floor, but it's really on the glass where he is truly at his most dominant.
He is nearly unmatched in terms of his rebounding ability. This guy is a multi-time league leader in that stat. He works so hard to secure possessions for his team.
He's guarded by Markkanen, and he drops it in from the low post.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's O.
Here's Ivy. They get it again, and the shot goes down.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Cooper, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. And it's Johnson with the jam.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Here's Ivy. Driving inside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First team foul.
And a chance here now to take a look at the teams that are tops in the league in scoring points off turnovers. The Mavericks, number 1. The 4th spot held by the Hawks.
And how many times have we seen these two clubs force turnovers and then convert at the other end? They really share a lot of similarities.
First one falls for him. And he makes the first, but misses the second. And for Atlanta, they come in off a good outing against the Heat in FTX Arena. Here's Cooper. Not going to go that time. Good D by Hardaway. Mavericks leading by 3. Here's Ivy. Out to the right wing. Here's Gilmore. And he converts the layup.
Boy, that's just great passing out of the double team. They had him bottled up, but he manages to create an easy basket out of all that pressure.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal foul.
And let's now take a look at some of the numbers for him. Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Dallas?
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Well, something else they've done a good job of tonight is penetrating and getting points right at the rim.
And he knocks down the first one. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Dallas leading by 3. Hardaway passes to Ivy. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and then Johnson with the jam.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Here's Ivy. He's got 5. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Johnson outside. Back to Herter. Here's Cooper. Takes a 3. Here's Johnson. The pass to Cooper. Here's Gilmore. He's guarded by Cooper. It's good. And the Mavericks lead by 5.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Atlanta calls timeout. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Vincent's checked in for the Hawks. Here's Cooper. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Knocks down the 3-ball.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Dallas has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Cooper, and that one drops for him. Ivy's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
No, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Here's Cooper. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Gilmore. Here's Hartenstein. Nice move. And he sinks the layup. And it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Clearly a foul.
For Atlanta, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Dallas, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there in that number 1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
You know, right now, Dallas, every NBA season, there's always going to be some big surprises in store. And I think this season, they'd have to be considered one of the biggest of them all.
Oh, no question. And we're deep enough into the season to know, hey, this hasn't happened by accident. They are genuine contenders here.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Deep 3-point range, Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. 6-point lead. 40 seconds left in the first quarter. Kicks it to Ivy. Dallas moving the ball around. Dallas needs to get off a shot. That one's not going to go. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins passes to Cooper. 15 seconds left in the first. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Johnson with the jam.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition. Christmas Day basketball here on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take so far on the Mavs?
Well, one way to generate more offense, pound the offensive glass. That was the difference in the first.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there, and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going.
Number 6.
On the court for the Mavericks. Markkanen is out there with Hartenstein. Then there's Doncic. Then there's Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Ivy in at the shooting guard position. And here are the Mavericks now. After the basket by Atlanta. It's good. Markkanen's got his first bucket in this one.
And I like that. Markkanen needs to play like a 7-footer because he's got the talent, but he also has a pretty strong frame when he wants to use it.
Vincent. Oh, good on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Ivy. Good work defensively by Johnson.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Mavericks leading by 4.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Here's Cooper following the score by Dallas. Hits it from three-point range. He's got 9.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Ivy. He's guarded by Cooper. Ivy passes to Hartenstein. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Pass to Vincent. To the paint. Here's Johnson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Johnson's got 8 points.
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Here's Doncic. Can't hit that one. Johnson with some nice D. The Hawks trail by 3. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Vincent. Second chance shot. Makes it off the glass.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Dallas calls timeout. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at Neal. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And as the votes keep pouring in, we'll keep you updated on any changes to that list. It looks like we're going to have quite a group.
Now, you talk about the ultimate marksman's list here, Kevin. Maybe this will be the year somebody gets that perfect score.
Now here's Neal. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And Drummond kicks to Hardaway. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson. It's tipped, and he recovers it. Young with no one around. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Young's got it all tied up now for the Hawks. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. That'll be the second of this 2-game road trip.
That's his first.
Haven't heard him. He's checked in for Johnson.
Now into the line for your Hawks, Kevin Herter.
We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
So it's the Mavericks now. Drummond finds Hardaway. drains it from 9 feet away. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
Well, in today's NBA, you've got to be able to play in pick and roll, and Hardaway doing work right there.
The kick out to Young. Now the pass to Herter. Clock at 4. They get a hand on it, and the turnover again by Atlanta.
Mavericks ball.
For Dallas, they've gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Here's Hardaway. It's hauled in by Zubac. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Young in the corner. A miss that time would have put him up. The Mavericks leading. Down low. Here's Drummond, rebounded by the Hawks. Zubac has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Inside. It's rebounded by Dallas.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Defended by Young. Out to Doncic. Dallas again missing. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Now, here is Stojakovic. 8 points for him. From outside the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Herter's got 5.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Here's Doncic, and he gets the bucket. 11 points in the game.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Here's Herter. 5 points in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Line for 2.
The first free throw is good. Collins checked in for Atlanta. Good on both. Doncic with it. 11 points in the game. Pass to Neal. Back to Doncic. Pass to Gilmore. And it's in there. Gilmore's got 8 points.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Doncic with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Doncic looking it over. Here's Drummond. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
Assist goes to.
And it's 8 points for Andre Drummond.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
Now, here is Stojakovic. He's got 8. A three-pointer is right on target.
Now the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Doncic right side. He dishes it to Neal. Rocket 6. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. For Dallas, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And 75% on the season as a unit from the free throw line.
That's good from Neal. And he sinks the second. And he nails the third.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Offside Collins. To the middle. Here's Stojakovic. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5-for-8 clip.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Passes to Neal. And a strong finish with two hands.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Drummond dishes to Neal. Lets it go with the three. And they'll get another chance. Drummond finds Neal. Kept alive. Doncic outside. Inside. Dallas moving it around. Here's Gilmore. That one off the back iron and out. The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Stojakovic. Quick shot there, and it's off target. No good on the 3. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. In his first game after starting in the 2020 All-Star Game, Trae Young had an incredible night, dropping 50 points against the Miami Heat.
And Young became the 4th youngest NBA player to get to 50. Only Devin Booker, LeBron, and Brandon Jennings got to 50 in a game at a younger age. Perhaps the most impressive part of Trae's performance, he did it against Coach Eric Spoelstra's Miami Heat, one of the top defensive teams in the league. And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Deciding to change it up. And there's the pass to Gilmore. To the paint. Here's Ivy. That one, no good. And Atlanta will go the other way. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
The Mavericks trailing. Pass to Gilmore. The feed to Ivy. Fades away and sinks the tough shot. Ivy's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the advantage they have right now is largely based on his play. What an outstanding night.
Here's Herter. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And the Hawks lead by 1. Dallas has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Here's Ivy. The shot, no good. Collins with some nice D. Atlanta's gone an even 50% from three-point range in the second quarter. 4 for 8. Pass to Herter. And that one is hammered home.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Here's Cooper. Neal defending. Cooper with the bucket.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Here's Ivy. 11 points in the game. Now here's Neal. No good with the layup.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Mavericks trailed by 5. Passes it to Ivy. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
The Mavericks have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. And the first one drops.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And he makes both free throws. The Hawks leading by 3. Here's Cooper. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And here is Markkanen. Ivy. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Ivy's got 15.
And you got to like the vision for Markkanen. I mean, a big man who knows how to find the open man.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Hawks on top. They're up by 1. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, John. It was a back-and-forth first half, but you've got the lead. How did you get it?
Nice mix. You know, the first group came out, and we had a solid half, lit up a little bit, so I think our bench guys came in and gave us the needed minutes, finished out the half strong, and we got the lead going into the next half. So way to finish out the half for the guys, for sure.
Thanks very much for your time, John. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They came together in the second period and managed to claw their way to a 1-point lead. Kenny, what was your take on Atlanta?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And Shaq, what did you see from Dallas?
Their inside attack has been overwhelming. Hard to beat someone when they're living at the rim. These guys are imposing their will physically. Hey, you got to keep pounding them.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. It's a 1-point game. Ivica Zubac is out there with John Collins. Then there's Stojakovic. Then it's Trae Young. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And so here is Dallas following the 3 by Atlanta. Doncic outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 8.
Well, Luka Doncic has an innate sense for when his teammates are open, and boy, does he deliver it.
count that one.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Mavericks trail by 4. About 1 minute play here in the second half. That shot off.
Now you can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
The Mavericks pull it in. Gilmore's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Drummond passes to Neal. Back to Drummond. Over Stojakovic. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The Hawks leading by 4. Shoots over Neal. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Stolen by Stojakovic. To the inside. Collins kicks to Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Back to Collins. Now Stojakovic. 16 points for him. Shot by Collins, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off. The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Now, here is Stojakovic. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. So it's the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Hawks. A fader. Atlanta with the rebound.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his second personal foul. Team second.
Atlanta shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And looking at the numbers this season, they're shooting a robust 82% from the line. That's about as good as it gets.
And he makes the first. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks. And he can't hit the second. No good from Zubac. Mavericks trail by 4. Down low, Drummond. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
Here's Hardaway. Following the basket by Trae Young. Over Stojakovic. Hardaway, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Stojakovic. Gilmore grabs the miss. And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Now, here's Collins. Shoots it up, and it's blocked. Gilmore passes to Hardaway. Stolen by Zubac. The pass to Stojakovic. Young against Doncic. With the floater. A nice shot by Young. Young's got the lead up to 8 now for Atlanta.
A sneaky scorer in the lane. Young will give you a steady diet of floaters and off-balance shots that defenders just miss getting a piece of.
From downtown, it's rebounded by Dallas. Gilmore's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Doncic finds Hardaway. Off the mark, and the drought continues. Atlanta leading by 8. Three-pointers, Stojakovic. The offensive rebound. Zubac the best to Collins. The second chance effort. And another shot. And Zubac puts it in. Zubac has got his second basket of the night.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Dallas calls timeout.
And momentum going the other way. Can they find some answers?
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
ATL Hawks Dancers Dance Team.
Inside. Hardaway with a wide open look. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists now tonight. Here's Cooper. Pass to Vincent. And he drives in. Trying to get open is Johnson. Vincent's shot is good. Vincent's got his 3rd basket of the night. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Another 3 for Dallas.
This is why I love his game. You really have to admire his tenacity.
Cooper the pass to Zubac. Jacks up a 3. And no good. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Outside Hardaway. To Ivy. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Johnson finds Zubac. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Over Ivy. Zubac no good. Mavericks trail by 6. Markkanen passes to Ivy. The 3 for Doncic. Another 3 for Dallas.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Cooper against Doncic. Very pretty alley layup. And the Hawks lead by 5.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I gotta say, when he... Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
How about the finish from Luka Doncic? My goodness.
Here's Vincent. 7 points in the game. To the paint. Here's Markkanen. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
Atlanta calls timeout. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
You know, a guy with that size from the downtown three-point area, no chance for a defender to alter that shot.
Here's Ivy. Here's Hartenstein. And then jams it as he goes right over Ivica Zubac.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave, no doubt.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's
done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Ivy. Here's Markkanen. The rebound by Johnson. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
And the dunk by Zubac.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Ivy. Vincent with the rebound.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Cooper. No good from 11 feet. Here's Ivy. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First team foul.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Hawks.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
First free throw is good. And the Hawks making a change here. Herter's checked in. ABC's checked in for Dallas. So he gets them both. Here's Cooper. To the middle. The dunk and the foul. A powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's on Lauri Markkanen.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
The Hawks have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. Passes it to Neal.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Back to Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Markkanen down low. He's guarded by Cooper. The Hawks leading by 7. There's the pass to Johnson. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They swipe it. Here's Vincent. Got a piece of it. Outside, Markkanen. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No doubt about the potential that Markkanen has. He just needs to keep improving, especially on the defensive end.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. The first one falls. Collins checked in for Vincent. And Markkanen drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Cooper, the pass to Johnson. Out of hand on it. To the inside. Markkanen dishes to Doncic.
mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Team third.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Luka Doncic at the line for 2.
No good on that one.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He hits the second from the line.
And I think for Luka Doncic, one thing he showed right away is he was prepared to be an NBA player. And the fact of the matter is he could be an all-star for a long time moving forward.
The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, he cannot get anything to fall, but the teammates, boy, have they delivered.
Young's checked in for the Hawks.
That's his first personal foul. Team third. Now into the lineup for your Hawks, Trae Young.
The Hawks leading by 6. "17 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. Foul call. Looked like that he didn't get there in time, and he'll shoot free throws. It's on Luka Doncic.
Averaging about 30 points and 9 assists per game during his second season. Trae Young was named an all-star in 2020, solidifying himself as a franchise player.
And that one falls for Young. And so Young nails them both. Here's Gilmore. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Atlanta in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Mavericks trail by 8. On the floor right now for the Mavericks. Luka Doncic out there with ABC. And it's Hartenstein in at the 5 spot. From down in the low post, it goes.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Bobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. To the paint. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Down low, here's Johnson. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Hawks, Jalen Johnson. At the line for 2.
The first free throw is good. And the Hawks making a change here. Stojakovic is checked in. And Dallas also making a switch. Andre Drummond's checked in for Hartenstein. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Mavericks trail by 10. Neal with it. Pass to Doncic. No good from outside. Feeds it to Johnson. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Inside. Shots good by Stojakovic. Stojakovic has got the lead up to 12 now for Atlanta.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Back to Young. Outside Collins. It's rebounded by Dallas. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
The feed to Neal. The shot will not fall. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. To the middle. Drummond working against Johnson. Now the dish to Young. Comes up empty down low. Mavericks trail by 12. And Drummond kicks to Neal. Out to Doncic. It's stolen by Johnson. Inside, here's Young. That's in, coming off an assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists in the game. Doncic against Young. The drive by Doncic. Easy jumper from very short distance. Doncic has got 11 points here in just the second half. Young pass to Stojakovic. Hawks passing it around. Collins kicks to Stojakovic. Another 3 for Atlanta.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth.
Turnovers were a story for them early on, but that's changed. And now they're definitely having trouble keeping possession and momentum.
Zubac is checked in for Johnson. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. He kicks it to Stojakovic. Back to Collins. Up and in on the layup.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And Drummond is right there. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Doncic against Stojakovic. Looking to get back on track here. Shots good by Neal.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
To the paint. Here's Young. It's Drummond with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 15. On the wing, Doncic. And that one drops. Doncic has got 13 points in the second half.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Pass to Young. Kicks to Stojakovic. High post, Zubac. Young outside. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Doncic passes to Drummond. From deep, Neal. Rebound by the Hawks. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Down low, Zubac. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Andre Drummond picks one up.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
Ivica Zubac. taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And both free throws good for Zubac. Mavericks trail by 18 to the inside. Here's Drummond. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. 12 points for Drummond.
And he is just a mountain of a man at about 280 pounds. It takes a lot to get Drummond off his shot. Certainly a lot more than that.
Neal with the steal. Stolen by Zubac. Got that bucket in no time at all.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And Doncic gets it to go.
If he sees a lane to the rim, Doncic will capitalize. Nice drive.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under it.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
Hey guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Cooper, he's checked in for Young. Mavericks trail by 18. Now here's Neal. Passes it to Drummond. Markkanen passes to Drummond. Just 5 to shoot. They grab their own miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Here's Collins. Markkanen pulls it in. And so Markkanen will bring it up for the Mavericks. And the dunk by Doncic.
Luka Doncic has superstar written all over him. He's cooking.
The Hawks leading by 16. And that one hits back iron. Dallas has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Drummond. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got 15 rebounds here tonight. Deep 2 from Stojakovic. And the shot is long. Mavericks trail by 14. The pass to Markkanen. Driving to the basket. And Markkanen throws it down.
Looking very mobile on his drives. Markkanen hard to stop the 7-footer when he's on attack.
Here's Stojakovic, and it's sent back by Drummond. Pass to Neal. Markkanen kicks to Neal. Lobbed up there for Drummond.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
The Hawks leading by 10. Pass to Cooper. Now here is Stojakovic. Neal defending, and it's Stojakovic missing.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, the Hawks coach had some words for his team during the last timeout. He loves the aggressiveness on D. He said we're doing a great job of challenging everything they're trying to do. Stay active, talk to each other, don't let up. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Doncic. Here's Drummond. Rebound, Atlanta. From deep. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-6 run. To the paint. Doncic outside. No good with the triple. The Hawks leading by 10. This is it to Stojakovic. The pass to Zubac. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 14-6 run. On the wing, Doncic. Zubac defending.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
And Collins isn't going to take it easy when he's going to the basket. He's throwing it down with force.
Dallas calls timeout. They trail by 12. A minute 42 left in the fourth. A minute 42 left to play here in the fourth. Doncic against Collins. And it goes down 2 points. Doncic has got 10 points in the quarter.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
That's his first personal foul.
Mavericks trail by 10. Shoots the three. They get it back. Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Here's Cooper. Dishes it to Collins. Shot clock at 6. Cooper. The second chance points on the tip in. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for the Hawks.
When you shoot this well from three-point range, you're really hard to stop. The defense didn't rotate out fast enough to stop the hot shooter.
Exactly, Kevin. They were lethal from deep.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be the 26 on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
That one drops for him.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Pass to Zubac. Collins with it. That one, no good. And a deep three from Doncic. From beyond the arc, and then some.
3 points.
Doncic has got 33.
Doncic relishes the opportunity to deliver in big moments, and my goodness, embrace the spotlight, young man.
Checking in for the Mavericks.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Second late. And that's his first personal foul. Team 4. At the line for Atlanta, number 22. I count 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Dallas calls timeout. They're behind by 8. 6 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Another substitution.
6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And so the Hawks take the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you very much, guys. Trey, what does a win like this mean in terms of where this team is heading?
I think we're headed in the right direction. I'm super excited about the future here in Atlanta, the future in this team, and I mean, we're heading in the right direction.
Certainly looks like it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.